We've got a very special lady coming into the clubhouse now. Her name is Kelsey MacLean. She's founder and creative director. 4Kids Golf is her wholesale site. Kelsey MacLean, her retail. Kelsey MacLean's focus is golf, growing the game from birth. She created a line of luxury clothing for newborns through toddlers, and there's a growing line for adults as well. She's been featured in Vogue magazine, People, StyleWatch, the Huffington Post, and a fantastic find on The Talk on CBS. In the beginning, as she was researching manufacturers, a leading company told her, everyone in the fashion industry uses detergents, finishes, and chemicals that make the clothing soft in the store. But after you wash the garment, it gets rough and feels like sandpaper. It's the industry standard. But it was not for Kelsey MacLean. Today, Kelsey MacLean is recognized as the go-to clothing for beautiful baby and toddler clothing. She earned referred vendor status at the Ritz-Carlton hotels, official licensee, one of them, Tournament Players Club Network. All of this began in her garage. Her first collection premiered January 2013 at the PGA Merchandise Show. Welcome inside the clubhouse, Kelsey MacLean.
Thank you for having me, Danielle. I appreciate it.
What inspired you to start a baby line of clothes, baby to toddler?
You know, it was actually a complete accident. In fact, I'm kind of wondering how this happened. But what happened is I walked into a pro shop, quite pregnant, and asked if they had any baby clothes or baby blankets or anything that was monogrammed with the country club logo. And the pro said, nope. And I said, can you get some? And he said, nope. And I said, why not? And he said, because no one in the golf industry does it for little babies and toddlers. And I said, you're kidding me. You know, golf clubs, country clubs, resorts, all of them, they're more and more about family and children. And it was one of those business ideas that I thought, you know, that's a good idea. It was sort of an aha moment. You know, maybe I should do that. And about a month after my son was born, I was like, I got to get back to work. Why don't I do that baby clothing thing? And it fell into place, and here I am today, and it's been fantastic. And as I've learned more and more, people have really caught on to, you know, growing the game of golf from birth versus sort of traditionally it's been 6 or 7 years old. And there we are.
And the kids that I see on your website they're so cute in your clothes. They're just adorable. And I was thinking to myself, you know, when you talk about when you were doing your research, I've had that experience where something feels really good when you buy it. And that was one of the, an impetus for you, right? You were given some clothes for your child.
Yep.
And they were high end and they fell apart right after washing.
That's exactly right. And, you know, they had a baby shower for me, and I got all sorts of beautiful clothes from various brands, and I was so excited. I mean, baby clothes are so cute. And I took these garments, washed them, dried them according to instructions, and they came out just like sandpaper. And, you know, I have no training in design or fashion whatsoever. But I do know that I like classically styled clothes. I like, you know, bodysuits, you know, and garments with collars. You know, they look like dress clothes but feel like play clothes. And I really was horrified. All of my clothing is made in Peru, which is known for its exceptional Pima cotton, and that's what 99% of our garments are made out of. And I really wanted to have a quality product that people would be proud of. And I think that adding the country club and golf club logos embroidered on the clothing is an extra benefit. You know, people are really proud of their golf clubs, their country clubs, as they should be. And they're also proud of their children and their grandchildren. So it's a natural fit.
It is a natural fit. So you're building not only customer loyalty, but you're giving kids an identity with the country club or the golf course. It doesn't have to be a country club. It could be the course, your home course, whichever course it may be. That this is my place. This is where I go. And then there's always the question when somebody has a baby, what am I going to get them? You know what? And onesies or little shirts like that are just absolutely perfect.
They are. They are, and there are all sorts of I have no substantiated photos or evidence for the most part, but there are all sorts of celebrities who, from a lot of our more famous sort of or well-known or prestigious golf clubs, who put their babies in our clothing, and I get calls to the merchandisers. But one of the things that we started from day one is we gave out child-size mannequins along with their first order, and I would beg merchandisers and say, guys, can you please put a mannequin in a high profile or high traffic area and put a little sign that we'll send you to that says our golf shop now carries baby and children's clothing embroidered with our logo. And people who've done it have said, oh my gosh, I've got more traffic into my pro shop. People who ordinarily don't come in, women spend 85% of the disposable household income. You want women in your golf shop, and you want women to get in, and even better if you can get them from the golf shop to the golf course. And it's worked really, really well. It's helped sell our product. It's helped sell other product. It's gotten, I think, a lot of women who ordinarily wouldn't go into a golf shop really engaged. I don't come from a golf background in my family. In fact, in 60-plus years and 4.5 generations, no one ever went into our club golf shop, ever. And until my clothing was sold there, and they said, oh, my goodness, golf shops are like little mini Neiman Marcuses. They're beautiful, and there's so much cool stuff. It's not just golf balls, and it's not just golf clubs, but there's great stuff here. And I said, I know. And I really try and focus, especially for the private clubs. You've got to get, the average club has, on average, 30% golf members and 70% social members, and you got to get the social members in. You got to get the women in. You got to get the children in, and you got to start the kids the second they come out, the second they're born. I mean, I was born into the University of Oklahoma, I think baby blanket, and it's in my blood. And although I don't watch much football, I'm still a Sooners fan. And I think it should be that way for golf.
There you go. Now, we talk about you being at, your clothing line is in the Halekulani, Ko'olina, the Kahala, Kapalua, Maui Clothing Company, Ritz Kapalua, Kohana Iki, Mauna Kea, the club at Kukui'ula, St. Regis, Princeville, the Prince Course, and Poipu Bay Golf Course. The number to call is 808-296-5467, 808-296-5467, except I think Jason Dygert has just joined us, so it's going to be real tough. Okay, so Jason's coming up.
I'll just finish it up quickly.
No. Okay. I don't want you to go. What I wanted is to have a phone line for people to call in and win our tickets to Poipu Bay Golf Course. It's a busy day this morning.
You're popular.
Yeah, it is popular. But what I wanted to say is you started off with a garage where you were working on your clothing, and then you went to the PGA show and you got orders. And we talk about you being in all these places. This is just in the state of Hawaii. But you started small. Who really helped you? Lauren Thompson is a good friend of the show. A wonderful, wonderful person. She's, a champion in her own right, a mom
Absolutely.
who's gone through, made her way into television, a host on Golf Channel. Now she's also hosting Heart of a Champion. She was a champion for you, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Lauren Thompson is as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. She is a absolute superstar. I just reached out to her through LinkedIn. And when she first announced her first pregnancy, of course, she's pregnant again. And I said, this was when I was actually working out of the garage/coffee shop down the street. And I said, can I send you some baby clothes? And she said, sure, I'd love it. And I was kind of stunned she even responded. And I sent her some baby clothes. And she called me and said, thank you so much. And I love these clothes. They're adorable. And she's really, she's really helped out. In fact, I can't say which one, but her son has been in a lot of our photos. And he is so adorable.
He is cute.
That kid is so photographic. I can't believe it. And when she announced her second pregnancy, I thought, oh my gosh, there's going to be another gorgeous, baby now that we can have in our clothes. And I'm and photograph and whatnot. It's adorable.
So we can find you online, right? If we wanted to order online?
Well, yeah. Ordering online, our retail website is Kelsey MacLean, KelseyMaclean.com. You can put monograms, logos, names. You can't put club logos. And for golf clubs and resorts who want to carry our product clothing line, JoJo Gittleman is a superstar, and she's our sales ambassador in Hawaii. She's a nod to her because she's the one who got us into these fabulous golf courses in Hawaii.
Fantastic. Thank you, JoJo. So, and if anyone's listening who would like to, they'd go to the 4Kids Golf?
Yep, 4Kids Golf. That's the wholesale. 4kidsgolf.com.
That's wholesale. Right. And then if you want to
want to purchase something for your grandchildren.
Yes.
And
yes. So
it's KelseyMacLean.com.
And you can put your own name or logo, or you can personalize it.
Absolutely. And you can see it in real time, and we ship orders within 2 business days, and we get them right out. And they're all embroidered. They've got comfort covers. You name it. And then we also have, the Ritz-Carlton asked me to make an adult spa robe or bathrobe, which has been really popular. And you can also order that with your name, monogram, or all sorts of stuff. It's kind of fun.
Kelsey, I like bar robe.
I probably shouldn't call it smoking jacket. That's not just a little Hugh Hefner, and I do sell baby clothes. But, I'm imagining Hugh Hefner in a robe with a martini in one hand and a cigar in the other, and
it's yours.
Company, shall we say?
And it's something you made. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're a little more wholesome though.
Kelsey MacLean, founder and creative director for Kids, that is 4Kids Golf LLC, is her wholesale site. And Kelsey MacLean, go there and find something really cool for your kids or for your friends' kids, and you just don't know what to get them. You can customize them. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Aloha. We'll talk again.
You too.